I had to do the poop thing the other day too. It's not fun.
I don't envy you guys. I'd rather do child butts. Oh, this is getting weird. Okay.
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pub Stomp, a podcast about games, TV shows, movies, and pop culture in general. Every episode, we discuss topics that we find interesting. Come join our shenanigans. Welcome. Today we have Trigoman.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And TyFighter.
Hey there.
And Mexy. What up? So, we're just a quick introduction talking about who we are and what we are. So, now we covered who we are. So, what's been going on, guys? How's the year treating you?
Oh man, it's 2020, right? I mean, everybody knows what's happening, but for those in the future, we're still in quarantine for 6 months now. I don't know, maybe 4. I have no idea how long.
I think, depending on where you're at, it started in February-ish, right?
Yeah.
So,
Or 2019, hence the name.
Yeah.
Some parts of the world started in 2019. But yeah, it's been pretty crappy, I would say. But it's allowed us to be inside and do stuff every day. Like watch movies and books and games, right?
Yeah, for those who don't have kids, I have kids, so sometimes it's a little bit rough, and it's like, please leave me alone, but it's okay, I still love them.
Hey man, I got a dog, and it's basically a child, okay?
Right. It's exactly the same thing. Oh wait, you don't have to wipe their butt? Oh.
I gotta clean their poop.
Oh.
Actually, sometimes poop gets stuck in her butt, so I gotta like clean that off.
Oh man, that's the worst. When I used to have a dog, yes, I used to. That's Ty, do you have any pets? Any children that you don't know about?
I have a dog. He has long hair, so I had to do the poop thing the other day too. It's not fun.
I don't envy you guys. I'd rather do child butts. Oh, this is getting weird. Okay,
I don't know what would be worse.
All right, never mind.
Okay.
It's just
Moving on.
Moving on. Oh man, one thing I did pick up before everybody else started picking up was sourdough making. Like I had another child and I was taking paternity leave, and that was like the perfect time to become a baker. And then all of a sudden, everybody's also becoming a baker, and you can't find flour or anything. So I tried it for a few rounds, but it's way too much work. So my starter is frozen right now. It's incubating. It's just gonna stay there for a while. So I did it. Took a picture for the Instagram. One of them came out good enough. Let's check that out.
Forever immortalized in the gram.
Yeah.
It's fair. I mean, I'm glad bread has been there for you.
Yeah.
What about you, Tyler? Anything interesting?
I've been into making cold brew coffee lately.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good. So we order one once a week and brew a batch for the week. It's pretty good. That and the Instapot has got us through.
Oh yeah, Instapot.
Food rising.
Mexy, you tried.
Suddenly, I feel super inadequate because I got a dog and then I stopped doing shit except play video games, watch TV.
I've been doing plenty of that too.
You went out for walks and shit. Like you normally don't go anywhere. You like walking the dog and.
Yeah, but it sounded like way less productive than like, oh yeah, I've been making cold brew. I've been making bread. I'm over here like. I've been ordering food on Grubhub and Postmates. It's been great.
You did the other thing. What is the meal plan called?
Oh, Freshly. Yeah, I tried that for a while. That was gross.
The pictures look so much better. You described it. It all tastes the same.
It started off great. I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. This is all like, fresh food. And then all of a sudden it was like, it all tastes the same. It's just not good at all. Ugh.
Did you end up finishing them or?
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
paid for them because they're expensive.
Right.
Is that one of those pre-made things?
Yeah, it's like
Microwave meals?
it's like a microwave meals, but they're fresh and they send them to you weekly. I would say I was impressed by that. They'll send them to you weekly. They come in cold, like overnight shipping. That's pretty awesome. Too bad did not like the food.
They look pretty promising because I'm looking for something like that because I don't mind making food, but it's the cleanup. That's why the
Yeah.
Instant Pot is like amazing because if you can make all the food in one batch, just clean that, make it all
Oh yeah.
just that one pot.
The best part is you can clean up as it's cooking. Then you
Right.
just eat it. It's not that clean up after.
How do you clean up as it's cooking?
Well, I mean, you like cut all the stuff up. You put it in the pot.
So like, how do you clean something while it's cooking? Like, that makes way more sense. Sorry.
Just release the pressure a little bit.
Yeah.
See how Mexy, you got a sous vide, right? Like, was that before this year? It was this year too, right?
It was
Yeah, right at the beginning of like this
It
whole
wasn't-
shit show. Yeah.
It was in December when I started, and
Okay, that's
and I
right.
went pretty. Again, depending on where you were, December was the starting date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do sous vide for a while. That was pretty awesome. I still like it a lot.
Yeah.
But-
See, you were just like doing a bunch of stuff before, and then the dog has you so busy.
Yeah,
Wow.
now she's cool, so that's okay. I started cooking again, make breakfast every day. That's been cool. So we'll see how that turns out. But anyways, on the subject of the podcast, is there anything you guys are looking forward to in video games, entertainment, tech futures? Yes.
Lots of stuff.
Oh, like?
Oh, for books, what? Ready Player 2?
Oh yeah. That's
Doors of Stone?
Doors of Stone is never coming out.
I believe.
Yeah. I'm super excited for movies to someday come back. This quarantine is killing me. Everything got pushed back again. So that's sad.
Yeah, I saw they were gonna release the Halloween movie, but they said like, yeah, never mind, we'll do it next year. It's like,
I see that to everything. Oh, we're gonna come out with Mulan. Yeah.
yeah, how about,
Maybe next year.
yeah.
I wish they just put it on Disney Plus.
I don't think they're gonna do it like Artemis Fowl. I mean, did you guys see Artemis Fowl?
No.
I did.
It's pretty not good. Like, I'm glad I didn't watch it at the theater.
It's not great. Yeah.
Oh yes, I did see it. It was such a crappy movie. Oh my god. Okay, yes, I did watch this movie. It was so
He's trying
bad.
to shut it out.
I can't. I was like, I'm looking it up right now. I was like, what the hell did I just watch? Okay, all right, we can get into this if you guys don't mind. Like,
Yeah,
all
sure.
right, I didn't know any. I didn't know there was a thing. My wife, she says, let's watch this movie. It's like, okay, fuck, whatever, let's watch it, right? And then I'm watching this kid, and then it's just like there's so many plot holes, and I'm like, what's going on here? Like, the acting was so like crappy too. Like, I don't know. And then the butler, who don't call him a butler, like that was it. You're gonna get mad about that? Like, man, I don't know. Like, is this a book or something? I don't know.
It's a series of books. There's like
They
8
were
books.
good books, man. Well, I mean, I remember them as being good. I was young.
Yeah, I never heard about this before my life until now. I guess I also forgot about it.
And never read any of the books.
You know how it starts out and they do like that time stop thing,
Yeah,
and then everybody's like frozen inside it.
right.
And then 10 minutes later, they do the same thing, but nobody's frozen inside it.
Yeah,
Like the mechanics are completely different.
Yeah.
right. I was so confused too. I was like, why? How does that not work anymore?
Yeah, I didn't understand like what happens like because like towards the end of the movie, right? It like starts breaking down and like people touch it and they get sucked into places. Like,
Yeah,
why was everybody freaking out about it? Was like you're getting sucked into nothingness? Like why is it bad? I don't understand.
yeah, and also like I felt like I fell asleep somewhere because like somehow there were some rules that were not explained, and then they were like, "Oh, I invited you into my home." I was like, "What? What does that mean? Like, did
That
they
was-
explain it, or did
That was That was exposition in the first 5 minutes of the movie where they're
Okay.
like, "Oh, these are all the fairy tales and they exist and da 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 and all that shit." Like,
Okay.
that's where that came from.
Okay.
Like, I didn't even understand. Like, suddenly we were like, we're in fairy world and then we're at the house, but this kid is super important because of something that's in the house, and then like all these people are bad, but these people are good. Like, I was like, what is happening? Like, all of a sudden they're friends too, the girl and the kid.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's like, do you trust me? And it's like, okay, get out. Like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like you're gonna trust. Like, how is that? Okay. I mean, okay, we should probably say this is all spoilers. Don't watch it anyway. It's all good. It
I
saves
like
some
how
time.
they were like, they had to find the thing. I don't even know what it was anymore. They had to find that item, and then they weren't leaving the house to go find it, and then they accidentally find it in the house.
It was in the house all along.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I
Like,
honestly, when I first saw the trailers for this movie, I honestly thought it was like a sci-fi futuristic kind of movie, like they were in space and stuff. And then, like, when I started watching the movie, I'm like, none of this is in space. Is this current time? Is this in the future? Like, what's going on? And then suddenly they go into like the elf fae world or whatever they call them. I saw it in Spanish, so I have no idea how what they're called or anything.
oh man.
So
Even worse. You're like, what? Trying to translate that shit in your head.
right. So I'm like, oh, this is where the space stuff came from. All the fairies have space things. That's kind of cool, I guess. But they
Yeah.
also have magic for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It was a very confusing movie for me.
That was weird.
Yeah, I think I think they probably skipped over a bunch of stuff. People who read the books, now it makes sense, probably had the insider knowledge, but I had no fucking clue what was going on.
They probably hated it just as much as you did because it was a bad movie. I like bad movies. That was beyond redemption. I'm probably gonna watch the next one if they make another one.
Rotten Tomatoes 9%. Oof.
Oof. See, that's why that one went on Disney Plus. They were never making their money.
125 million budget. I mean, I guess it's not that much money, right? For movies,
125? Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay.
I think the Avengers movies and all those cost about 200 million. Do you remember, Tyler, how much?
I don't.
Well, Avengers I think was like billions of dollars.
220 million for Avengers.
Yeah.
First one.
No, it was 220 million for the first Avengers.
Yeah.
But then it goes way up.
But they made way more money than.
Yeah. But if you like go Infinity War, they're printing out billions of dollars. Money printer go brr.
Those printers will be running for a long time too.
True. And then they re-released them because why not make $6 billion off the same movie? But yeah, so 125 million is a lot for a movie.
Yeah. This one, the budget for Infinity War was 300 to 400 million, but they made 2 billion on the box office. Oh god.
Yeah, man.
Good ROI.
Yep. I mean, that's 10 years of work though, so it's hard to compare the two.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't like the Avengers like saga because it's just too much going on in my opinion. But
shut your mouth.
I know, man. Everybody says it's just too much going on. I just don't know. I just don't know what to pay attention to, what to look at.
They're all on Disney Plus. You can watch them at your leisure now. Go watch them. Go get the order online of what you should be watching them because they're not the chronological order is not the same as the release order, right? So there's that.
Okay.
So time make the jump, man. What else are you gonna do during quarantine? Go outside?
I was thinking of going outside, man. It's just like look, what? Like we're kind of half-assed doing it, and don't stay inside, wear a mask, but not everybody and not all the time. And it's like
outside, like a doorknob. Don't make me do it. That's how you sound right now.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we're going to fuck this. But I can't. I'll just stay inside.
I mean, being in public, as long as it's, distance and all that crap, it's okay. But you know what? What do I know? I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, man. It's well, like I guess now everything's much more chill here in Seattle, but with the protests, it was not chill for a while. Like it's not. I wouldn't that like it was just with COVID and that it was just like, you know what? Let's just stay indoors for a few months. You don't need to go out.
June was a heavy month.
It's
Yeah.
pretty rough.
So
Heavy's one word for it.
yeah.
And whatever happened to the wasps? Did they just go away? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, the murder wasp.
The
I don't know.
murder. I was reading about them, like they decapitate bees. What the man? I knew like wasps were dicks, but I didn't know they were gonna go to that extent.
I don't know, man. That was a Washington problem. So you know what? Not a me problem.
That's right.
They really got gypped in the media cycle, though.
Yeah.
Popular for like a day.
Yeah, I saw it and then I was like, no more. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next fucking disaster.
It's fine. It's fine. They weren't that important. They figured it out. I think we're good. Till they didn't, and then we'll figure it out again. If you don't talk about it, it doesn't exist. Easy peasy. But yeah. Anywho, Artemis
going
Fowl.
back. Yeah.
Shit movie. Don't watch it.
Yeah, I wish
You
I
know-
would have.
No, you know what? Go watch it. Because I want to see a second one. I want people to see that movie. Give them like, oh, we did pretty good. People want to watch this. They got Disney Plus. Just so I can see another one and be like, yep, they have no idea what they were doing with this movie.
I just don't know what they're gonna do next. I guess there were more books, so
There's 8 books. There's a lot to do next.
yeah. I just wish they would have gone more into the backstory of the fairies. Like they were just like all of a sudden they were underground and they're like oh I'm like 200 years old. You're a child. Like what the fuck? So confused. And then they had cool gadgets.
Slower.
Yeah, exactly. Like they just were like doing stuff. It was like what is going on? Were they military? Military for what?
What's the deal with the one that ate dirt and farted it out? You guys not thought that was weird?
I thought it was a little weird. I was like,
Yeah, it was
What
weird.
is
They
that?
didn't explain why he was the big one. Why he's bigger than all the other
yeah, I
dwarfs.
didn't explain that.
Yeah, I'm watching this thing and he starts like eating, like stretches his mouth and he basically just shits on another thing. And I'm just like, why? Why did you do that?
Yeah, it's a gopher apparently, or something like that, right?
I don't know.
Something
And
like that.
apparently he's really good at stealing. I was super confused. I was like, again, watching it in Spanish did not do me any favors.
It's not any better in English, man.
I honestly was thinking about I should watch this again to make sure I understood this movie the first time.
If you watch it again, I'll watch it again too in Spanish just to get the full effect. You know what? After seeing it in 2 languages, it's still a shit movie.
You know what? That might be a future episode. We'll recap this again later.
Because I might pick up things that I didn't pick up last time.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
I don't speak Spanish, and I bet it would be better in Spanish.
Okay.
You know what? Watch in Spanish too. All right.
Yeah, why not?
Let's see if it helps you as well.
Yeah.
Maybe
Watch
it
it
makes
with
more
subs.
sense.
Maybe they change the subs to make more sense. Maybe they
I will-
explain.
Yeah. Anyways.
Because that first slow motion, like when they slowed down everything or they stopped everybody, and then they had the scene with the ogre or what? Yeah,
Troll,
that was
wasn't it?
at the wedding or whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I was like, oh, it's cool.
Oh,
And then it was not cool afterwards. And
Then
It was
there was
good
a
until
house.
They used that thing the second time.
yeah,
But at the house, yeah. As soon as they got to the house, it was a shit movie.
I was like, I'm intrigued. This is great. All right, we're getting somewhere. This is happening. And then they went to the house, and I was all like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this at all. Yeah. And then they just used the same troll thing in the house. Like, if they never took him to jail, they were just like, Yep, we put steroids on him, gave him crack. Throw him in the house. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Racist fucking fairies too. Did you see they were using him as a battering ram? They're just hitting his head on the door. Like,
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I was like, how did they get into the house? Oh yeah, the ogre.
like, I don't understand. Like, there's a lot of questions to be had in this movie. Disney, not your finest show. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Let's hope they make a second one just to see what they come up with.
I am so excited for a second one. I want to watch another one. Just throwing it out there.
Oh man, yeah, I did watch that movie. I forgot I watched that movie. I don't know what else I watched. It's been a long. It's been a long time inside, man.
Was it Mandalorian 2019 or is that 2020?
That was 2019. It was in December.
Who?
Mandalorian.
Oh,
You haven't seen it, huh? It's good. You should watch it.
I haven't watched any Star Wars. They don't care.
That's fine. Mandalorian is good though.
It stands alone for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, is it okay?
yeah. It's really
You
good.
gotta
Actually.
watch it just to understand the Baby Yoda meme.
Yeah.
I understand the memes. I watched enough to know the memes.
No. The memes, they get better. Like
They get
there's like subtle references to other parts of the show, and they're just like, what the fuck? Mandalorian is November 2019. November 12th, 2019. Man, feels like forever ago that Disney Plus came out.
Disney Plus was making a killing. Fucking. I mean, they have so much stuff.
I know you guys aren't going to be interested in this, or maybe I'm wrong, but have you guys started watching Hamilton?
Hamilton.
I started watching it. It's fantastic.
What
I
is
didn't
that?
get. It's a musical
Oh, the musical, yes.
about Alexander Hamilton, but it's all rap songs. It's amazing. I didn't understand this. I was like, "What's the hype of this?" Like, it isn't like I like musicals. I'll throw that. I'll go on the record and say I like musicals. I'll watch any musical. I like La La Land. Fight me. I don't give a fuck.
Carly, my girlfriend, she couldn't believe that I hadn't watched The Sound of Music, so we watched it the other night.
That's overrated. It's overrated.
The Sound of Music. I don't like music.
Yeah.
You seen it.
The Sound of Music?
Yeah, you seen it.
Is it over?
Yeah,
It
it's
has,
super old.
Yes, I have seen this.
It has
the one
like
with the
5
Nazi there.
most famous
The one
songs.
with the lady. Is it okay? Am I looking at the right thing? The
Yeah,
meme
yeah,
one? Look at how many fucks I give.
Yeah. It's a thing.
It's not
Goodbye,
that
farewell.
great. The reason I like it is because of that. There's like 5 songs in it that I knew the songs, but I'd never watched the movie. And that is super fascinating to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Adult female. I hate this. Anyways, it's an okay movie. It's not. I like more current ones. Grease. Best music
1965.
out.
Jesus.
I don't think I've seen Grease either.
You haven't seen Grease?
Dude, you need to watch Grease.
I don't know if
So-
you need to watch Grease. I think
There's-
if you know electrifying, that's all you need to know. Like, that's it.
Yes, electrifying. One word from the end of the movie. You need to know that.
That's it.
No,
What was the movie about? Was
Grease?
just yeah.
It's about kids in high school. That's it, man.
That's it. That's what I
Timeless
figured.
tale. That's it. But none of them are in high school. I'm pretty sure most of them were in their 30s.
Yeah, what's up with that? Like I can never get movies where like actors are like old and they're like, yeah, play them in high school. Like false sense of like this is not
Because if you see a half naked 12-year-old, you're gonna go to jail. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Because what are high school movies about? Most of them are debauchery, drinking, partying, and sex. Like that's how most high school movies are.
That's true. Okay. All right.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to go to jail. Huh?
They could just not make the movies. I guess that doesn't make sense either.
Oh, because I don't like money.
Yeah, nonsense.
But yeah. Anyways, watch La La Land, watch Hamilton. Hamilton. I only watched half of it, but I was in love with it. I was like, man, this is
Not
good.
for a while, right? Because I knew a guy that played the musical in like YouTube or something.
Yeah, and the first tickets came out like in 2015 or something like that. And then ever since then, it's been sold out like every year. It was supposed to be sold out until like 2021. They even played at the White House.
Cool.
And then
I saw. Have you seen Some Good News with John Krasinski, the YouTube
I
series?
see it off and on. I only remember the first episode clearly.
He did a Hamilton thing where he had they sang one of the songs from Hamilton on like a Zoom call. So that was where I saw it.
Okay.
Just watch it. It's good. It's good. Watch
Okay.
it.
I don't like musicals. I've been watching a lot of Moana, which is also a musical. I didn't know that. Apparently,
All Disney movies are musicals, man.
Yeah.
it's like guys, stop fucking singing. Go get on the fucking boat.
I used to like when I used to hang out with everybody. I used to do the hand thing every time we were going somewhere. Like, where do we gotta go? Look at the stars. Do the hand thing. Like, I like Moana. It was good. I like that song.
I've seen it
Yeah.
like 50 times now.
Hey man, and you'll
Oh,
see
yeah,
it 100 more times until
yeah. Your kids are at the age where they just latch on.
Yeah, like repetition, not a thing. Doesn't matter. I'll watch it 10,000 more times. Who cares? I used to be that
Dude,
way. And then
give your
like
kids Coco, man. Coco's good.
she didn't like it. She was scared.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll move on once when she's older, maybe.
I also saw Lady and the Tramp on Disney Plus. That was weird.
All
Because they
those
did like,
movies are weird, right?
huh?
Is that an older movie? It is an older
It
movie.
it was an older movie that they redid it, and it was like CGI or real life, kind of like the Jungle Book / The Lion King. So it was weird watching a dog talk. Like I didn't even like it in The Lion King. It was even weird there.
You didn't like The Lion King?
Nah, I thought The Lion King was crap.
I think that was a movie I latched onto as a kid, so I looked forward to that one and I liked it. I mean, it was the same thing, but
Yeah, I saw it in 4DX. It didn't make it better.
What is that?
4DX is like you sit in a seat and like if it's raining, it'll rain on you.
Ah,
Like
la
if it's
madre.
wind blowing, it'll just like blow wind on you. Like if it's hot, it'll warm up.
The fuck is this? All right, this is like for the youngins. I'm too old for that shit. I just want to watch it.
It's pretty cool. I don't think The Lion King was the best movie to watch it. Oh, he farted and then it smelled. I was
too far. Technology has gone too far.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. These things exist.
Okay.
It's kind of cool,
All right.
but I don't think it added anything to the movie. I don't know. It was okay. There's things that you can't get emotion from the CGI the way they were doing it, right? And kind of part of why the old Disney movie was really good is because you could see when things were happy or sad or afraid, right? I think you lose some of that.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked the movie. The I watched it as a child. Fucking, so that's like that was my first encounter with like sadness. I was so devastated. Like it's hard. So I do like the movie, but the CGI stuff didn't do it for me. So
that was your first encounter with sadness.
I mean, like in the movie. No, but it's like Disney, man. It's like they play with you so hard. It's like, yeah, you're so happy. This is the best thing ever. Then, bam.
Did you not see The Land Before Time?
I saw it later.
Okay. Because that scene where he's like looking at his mom and it's not his mom, the shadow, and like his mom is dead. That still scars me now. Like I look at that and I'm like,
oh man. Yeah. All these movies, like I don't understand how they're for children. Like this is like I swear I'm like scarred for life now.
Yeah, man. Shit, I saw Up and that shit scarred me too. Saddest first 5 minutes of a movie ever.
This is in the first 5 minutes. You can get over it.
This is not, dude, you don't.
You don't.
Tyler, have you seen Up?
I don't think I've seen Up. No.
Okay, that's another homework for you guys. Go watch Up. That is so sad. Like you're like, oh, this is great. This is like an upbeat movie. Downhill, and you kind of come back up, but then in the back of your mind, you're reminded of all the sad things that happened at the beginning. It's not the best. Not the best.
That's not Disney, right? That's somebody else. Pixar.
Pixar.
It's on
Basically,
Disney Plus. though.
Pixar too? No, they don't own Pixar, right?
they don't own Pixar, but they collaborate a lot with them. So they're basically Disney.
They don't own Pixar. This whole time I thought they did.
Doesn't Apple own Pixar or something like that?
I thought that was Steve Jobs who made that.
Oh wait, no.
Oh,
Well, Disney Studios does own Pixar.
Of course. I mean,
They're just kind of their own separate thing.
but they didn't own it from the beginning, right? It was its own thing. They probably bought him.
Yeah. Because Steve Jobs started Pixar. Random.
No, he got fired from his company, and then he started Pixar, and then
Right,
he came
those
back
are-
to his company. That guy.
That's a random like thing to do, but it works.
Fire me.
Dude, Disney
And-
owns The Simpsons. That's how
Yeah.
crazy that is now. They own Alien and Predator.
they're gonna own everything eventually.
Probably. But then that means they can do crossover movies. Could you imagine Avengers versus Alien versus Predator?
What? Oh man.
Still
I
waiting
think-
for Star Wars meets Marvel.
Can't happen, man. That was in a galaxy long, long ago.
Far, far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
There's ways to
crossover.
explain that stuff.
Huh?
There's plenty of ways to explain that stuff. Just
I mean, they have time travel, so.
You can make anything up. It's a movie. It's also fantasy, so you can just say like, and they walked into a hole, and then bam, there they were. Plot don't work.
Ah, nice. Crossover with Alice in Wonderland, too. I like where you're going.
Oh man.
All right. Anyways, I think we're good for now. So, we'll see you guys in the future. We'll be talking about other things that we've done. Sometime down the line, we'll watch Hamilton and rewatch Miss Fowl in different languages and stuff. All right.
All right, cool. It was nice talking to you guys. Yeah, but it was fun. Can't wait to hear what you guys do next.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. See you guys. Peace.
Later.
Later. Thank you for listening. If you like this podcast, please give us a star, heart, or leave us a review. You can follow us on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube at PubStomp Podcast. That's PUBSTOMPOD cast. For more episodes, go to anchor.fm/PubStomp. Music provided by 99 Lives. Credits are in the episode description.